Does your home feels like a battlefield where everyone is on the edge, where everyone is just feeling like everything needs to be done a certain way? Now, chaos does not have to define your family. Even if you're in that space of chaos, it doesn't have to define you, or it doesn't have to define your family. Now, I'm here to tell you that, do you know you can transform that chaotic space, that chaotic environment, into an environment of calm, into a situation, a sanctuary of calm? Yes, we can choose, we can decide that our homes can be peaceful, our homes can be calm. Now, peace is not passive. Peace is not passive. You don't just sit down and peace will happen, or your home will be peaceful. You have to be intentional to create peace in your home, in your space, and in everything you do. And one of the ways you can do it is to get rooted to your source. When you're rooted to your source, when you understand your source, you begin to bring peace to your home and to everything you do. And what is our source? Our source is God. When you're rewired, you're reconnected to your source, you begin to experience peace. And when you experience this peace, you're equipped with the knowledge to transcend this peace to your home and to your children. Now, when we are chaotic, when our environment is chaotic, it makes us not to raise our children in a confident way. It makes us not to raise our children the way we are meant to raise them. In fact, chaos makes us to lose our grip, or makes us to lose our power, because when your children respond in a chaotic way, their response is not always the best. So you want to create a peaceful home. You want to raise a home that is calm, a home that is stable, that your children can respond in the right way. Your children can be raised in the way that God has called them to be. So what are the things you can intentionally do to build a peaceful home, to ensure that there is peace in your home, to ensure that there is no chaos? Number one, you have to do your daily anchors. So what do you do on a daily basis? What are your routines like? What are the things that drive you in your home? For example, how do you how do you move from one activity to another? For example, your children are having their meal and you want them to go to bed. How do you move from that activity of them eating their meal to going to bed? Do you shout? Do you make them, how do you even communicate it? So you have to have a daily anchor of communication, of letting your children know when they should be done with everything per time. They should be aware. You should take them so that they get to the point of even knowing it themselves. They are equipped to make this decision or this judgment for themselves. Another thing you can do is, how do you pray in your home? Do you just wake up and everything is chaotic? Everyone is doing their own thing. What is leading you? What is your source? What is your roots? And that is why my upcoming book called Rooted and Rewired, you're going to learn how you can be rooted, how you can be connected to your source. Because when you're rooted and connected with your source, everything around you begins to experience change. You begin to analyze situations in a different way. You begin to raise and parent your children in a different way. And you see that it translates to peace. You see that unintentionally you start to raise your home, your children, in a peaceful environment. Another thing we can do to intentionally bring peace in our space is calm modeling. So how do you model? What are you modeling to your children? Are you modeling calm? Or are you modeling chaos? Are you modeling yelling? Are you modeling fighting? Are you modeling not being able to settle or resolve your conflict with your spouse or your children as well? What are you modeling? For you to bring peace in your home, you must be able to model peace. Anything you want to see in your children, you must first of all leave that thing first. Your children must be able to see that thing. So we must model peace as parents. We must model calm, not chaos, as parents. Another thing we can do as parents to intentionally bring peace into our homes is family rituals. So what are your rituals? What are those little activities that bind you together as a family? What are those activities that connect you together as a family? You must intentionally create these rituals, because these rituals are the things that keep you together. These rituals are the things that connect you. These rituals are opportunities for your children to express themselves, to tell you about them, to tell you how they are feeling, to communicate their fears, their concerns, their worries to you. So intentionally create a family ritual today. It could be anything for you. It could be 1 minute, it could be 2 minutes, it could be having a time to talk about, to gist, to talk about your day, to sharing what you're grateful for. It could be during meals you discuss, you have conversation. It could be anything for you. Whatever works for you, there should be a ritual that connects every member of the home, that connects your children, that makes your children feel heard, that makes them feel understood. When you do that, you find out that you begin to raise your children in a peaceful home. You find out that you find out that peace we start to take it with peace, will start to exist in your home because everybody feels heard, everybody feels part of the system, everybody feels that this place is where I'm heard, this place is warm, this place is safe. That is what your children will feel when you intentionally create those family rituals. Another thing you can do to intentionally bring peace in your home is to adjust your environment. So reduce the clutter. Is your home filled with so many things you're not using? Reduce the clutter. One of the ways to bring peace into our home, into our system, is to reduce the clutter. Reduce what's the noise, the distraction. Is there so much distraction? For example, your children are trying to do their schoolwork or they are trying to study. Is the TV on? Is things just chaotic? Is there so much noise, so much distraction? Can your children say, okay, I need time? Can they have some time to reflect? Can they have some time to journal? Can they have some time for themselves to just think through their process? So we must adjust our environment so that our environment can suit the needs of our children. You have a young child that is growing. Is your environment suitable for that young child? You have a preteen or a teenage child. Is your environment suitable for that child? So we must be able to reduce the clutter in our home. When you have a baby, the things you need to take out of your home or the space in your home might not be the same thing someone with a preteen or a teenager will do. So the home environment, does it suit your child? Does it suit the age of your child? Does it suit the developmental steps of your child? Does it suit what you want your child to achieve? So as parents, we must intentionally make adjustments in our home. For every season we enter, for every child you have, you must intentionally adjust your home to suit the needs of your child. You must adjust your home to suit the needs, what your child needs. You don't adjust your home to suit the needs of outsiders. No. You don't adjust your home to suit the needs of visitors. No. Your home should be adjusted to suit your children because your children are the primary citizens of your home. So how is your home space? To create peace, to create calm in your home, you must intentionally adjust your environment. So imagine raising your children in an environment where they are filled with so much smiles, they are happy, they feel part of the system, they feel warm, they feel like this environment is nurturing, this environment is the right place I need to be. This is the right place for me. Imagine raising your children in an environment that is emotionally stable. Imagine how your children will definitely turn out. Obviously, the result is clear of who your children are going to turn out. So today, as a parent, choose to bring calm, choose to bring peace, stability in your home. And I'm not just here to leave you just like that. I have a book coming up called Rooted and Rewired. And this book, you're going to learn how to begin to transform yourself from the inside. You're going to learn how to be rooted to yourselves, to your source, which is God, how to be rewired to your source. And when you're rooted, when you're rewired from within, from inside, it translates to peace in your life, it translates to calm in your life, and it transcends to your children, to your family, to your space, to everything and everyone you do around. Everything and everyone around you will definitely feel the peace, the calm within you or coming out from you. So as a parent, we must choose to create a peaceful home, not a chaotic home, because we deserve a peaceful home. Your children deserve a peaceful home. And for you to raise a child that is confident, a child that is going to bring positive change to the world, that child needs to be raised in a peaceful home because everything starts and ends in your home. So what are you doing? Do you need to work on your home space? Go through what we've talked about and start to work intentionally to create that peace, that calm, that stability you deserve and your children deserve. Yes, I believe this video has been helpful. Please like this video, share this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Renewed Parent Academy. Yes, my name is Chioma Odikulu, and thank you very much for your time. I really do appreciate your time, and I do not take your time for granted. Thank you, and to have a great day. Bye.